A pizza delivery guy walks into a bank with a bomb locked around his neck. Robs the bank, gets caught by police. Says someone forced him to do this. The bomb is real. Everyone thinks he's lying. Then the bomb explodes. On live TV. He dies. And it turns out the mastermind was a woman who killed her boyfriend, hid him in a freezer, and thought this was a good plan. This actually happened. 2003. The pizza guy might have been in on it. He might have thought the bomb was fake. He was definitely wrong. This story has more twists than a pretzel factory, more betrayals than a soap opera, and everyone involved was catastrophically stupid. Let's talk about it. August 28, 2003, Erie, Pennsylvania. Brian Wells is 46, works as a pizza delivery driver. Normal guy. Boring job. Drives around delivering pizzas. Not exactly criminal mastermind material. That afternoon he gets a delivery order. Weird location. Middle of nowhere. Transmission tower area. Red flag number 1. He goes anyway. It's his job. What happens next is disputed. Either Wells was jumped and forced into this, or he was part of the plan and thought the bomb was fake. Either way, someone locks a metal collar around his neck. The collar has a bomb attached, a real bomb, with a timer, and a note. The note has instructions. Rob a bank. Follow a scavenger hunt. Get the keys to unlock the collar. Do it fast or the bomb explodes. Simple. Except nothing about this is simple. Smokes off, dives to the bank. Walks in. He's wearing the collar. You can see it. Metal contraption around his neck. Wires. Components. Looks exactly like a bomb, because it is a bomb. He hands the teller a note. I have a bomb. Give me money. The teller looks at his neck, sees the bomb, gives him money. About $9,000. Wells walks out, gets in his car, drives away. Here's where it gets weird. Wells doesn't run, doesn't speed, doesn't panic. He drives to a McDonald's parking lot, just parks there, sits in his car, eating a lollipop. A lollipop. He has a bomb on his neck and he's eating candy. Police arrive, surround his car, guns drawn. Wells gets out slowly, hands up, tells them everything. Someone did this to me, forced me. The bomb is real. I need help. Please help. The police think he's lying. The whole thing seems fake, too weird, too elaborate. Nobody actually puts bombs on people for bank robberies. That's movie stuff. They tell him to sit on the ground, wait for the bomb squad. Wells is begging them. The timer is running. It's going to explode. They don't believe him. They're treating this like a regular bank robbery. Big mistake. The bomb squad is 20 minutes away, stuck in traffic. Meanwhile, the timer is counting down. Wells is sitting on the pavement, handcuffed, surrounded by cops. News cameras filming everything. He's saying, please, this is real. It's going to explode. The cops are still skeptical, even when he shows them the note, even when they see the wiring. They think it's elaborate theater, a trick, something. Then the timer hits 0. The bomb explodes. On live television, in front of police, news crews, everyone. Brian Wells dies instantly. The blast kills him, right there on camera. Blood everywhere. Cops diving for cover, screaming. Chaos. The bomb was real. Very real. Extremely real. Wells wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. And now he's dead. The FBI takes over. This isn't a bank robbery anymore. This is murder. They start investigating. What they find is insane. This was planned by multiple people for months, and they were all catastrophically stupid. The mastermind was Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong, 52, multiple personality disorders, bipolar, paranoid, violent history. She'd killed before, got away with it, and she decided her next move was the pizza bomber plan, because apparently murder wasn't enough excitement. Her boyfriend was James Roden. He had money, not a lot, but some. Marjorie wanted it, so she killed him, shot him, then froze him, put his body in a freezer, in a friend's garage. The friend was Bill Rothstein. Rothstein just went along with this. Sure, keep a corpse in my freezer. Normal Tuesday activity. Nothing weird about that. But Marjorie needed more money. The boyfriend's money wasn't enough, so she planned the pizza bomber heist. Get someone to rob a bank with a bomb collar. The person would think the bomb is fake. Do the robbery. Follow the scavenger hunt. The bomb would never explode. Everyone gets paid. Perfect plan. Except, literally everything about it was wrong. She recruited Kenneth Barnes. Barnes brought in others. They needed a patsy, someone expendable. They picked Brian Wells, pizza delivery guy, trusting, not too bright, perfect. They may have told him the bomb was fake, a prop, just for show, do the robbery, easy money. Wells possibly agreed, possibly didn't. Either way, he ended up with a real bomb on his neck. The plan had layers, complexity, A scavenger hunt with clues, multiple stops, keys hidden around Erie. Wells had to rob the bank, then follow clues to find keys. Each key unlocked part of the collar. Find all the keys. Remove the collar. Get paid. Except the keys were in impossible locations, and the timer was too short. Nobody could complete this. The plan was designed to fail, or nobody bothered doing the math. After Wells died, the investigation exploded. The FBI interviewed hundreds. Then Rothstein called police. "There's a body in my freezer. Marjorie's boyfriend. I just stored him. Very helpful." The police are confused. What does a frozen boyfriend have to do with pizza bombers? Everything. Rothstein helped build the bomb collar, helped plan the robbery, then got scared, started cooperating, gave up everyone, died before trial. Natural causes. Convenient. Kenneth Barnes flipped next. Blamed Marjorie for everything. Just following orders. Just helped a little. Obviously lying. Gave investigators everything. Names, dates, details, trying to reduce his sentence. Marjorie denied everything. Said she was innocent. Frame job. Conspiracy. Everyone lying about her. The evidence said otherwise. Phone records, witnesses, physical evidence. The bomb components traced to her. She'd bought materials, planned meetings, coordinated everything, and she'd killed her boyfriend for his money to fund this, then stored him in a freezer. Casual. The investigation took 7 years. 7 years to unravel this mess. Over 20 people arrested. Some for the bombing, some for covering it up, some for knowing about it and not reporting it. The whole thing was a disaster. A cascading failure of human judgment. And nobody got the money. Not Marjorie, not Barnes, not anyone. The $9,000 Wells stole? Evidence. Locked in a police storage room forever. Brian Wells died for $9,000. That's $250 per minute of the bomb timer. Marjorie killed her boyfriend for maybe $10,000, hid him in a freezer, planned an elaborate bombing, got life in prison. Barnes got 20 years, ratted everyone out, still went to prison. Rothstein died before seeing trial. The boyfriend stayed frozen until police found him. Nobody won, everyone lost. Maximum stupidity all around. The bomb collar itself was insane. Custom-made, locked with multiple mechanisms. 4 keys needed. The keys were hidden miles apart. Nobody could get them in time. The timer was 30 minutes. The scavenger hunt needed hours. Basic math. The plan was impossible from the start. Either Marjorie couldn't do math, or she never intended for Wells to survive. Either way, murder. Wells's family fought for years, trying to prove he was innocent, a victim, not a co-conspirator. The FBI said unclear, possibly involved, possibly not. The truth died with him, and with Rothstein, and maybe with Marjorie. Who knows? She changed her story constantly, lied about everything, blamed everyone. Classic behavior for someone definitely guilty. Marjorie died in prison, 2017, breast cancer. Never admitted guilt, never showed remorse, maintained her innocence to the end, despite mountains of evidence, despite witness testimony, despite everything. She died angry, defiant, convinced she was the victim, not the woman who killed multiple people and orchestrated a bombing. Sure. The pizza bomber case became famous. Documentaries, podcasts, news specials. Everyone fascinated by the insanity. A bomb collar, a frozen boyfriend, a scavenger hunt, multiple murders, betrayals everywhere, and the question, was Brian Wells innocent, or was he part of it? We'll never know for certain. The bomb took that answer with him. What we do know, Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong was a murderer. Multiple times. She killed for money, planned elaborate crimes, used people, discarded them. Bill Rothstein helped hide a body, then helped build a bomb, then turned informant. Kenneth Barnes participated, then betrayed everyone to save himself. And Brian Wells died on camera with a bomb around his neck for $9,000 that nobody kept. 7 years investigating. Over 20 arrests. Millions in law enforcement costs. Court trials. Appeals. Legal fees. Evidence storage. All for $9,000. That works out to roughly negative several million dollars per successful robbery minute. Worst return on investment in criminal history. Nobody profited. Everyone suffered. The only winners were the lawyers and the documentarians who made actual money telling this story. This is why you don't trust people who store bodies in freezers. Why you don't participate in plans involving bomb collars. Why you verify that bombs are actually fake before wearing them. Why you do basic math on scavenger hunt timers. Why you don't kill people for their modest savings. Basic life lessons, apparently not obvious to everyone in Erie, Pennsylvania in 2003. Brian Wells delivered pizzas. Then he delivered himself to a bank with a bomb. Then he delivered himself to police. Then the bomb delivered him to the afterlife. Whether he chose this or not, whether he thought it was fake or not, he's gone. Killed by people who thought they were clever, who planned for months, who built elaborate devices, and who all ended up in prison or dead, with $0 to show for it. Perfect crime. Absolutely flawless execution.